Before we start the weekly construction meeting, let me greet you a pleasant good afternoon. Welcome to our construction management meeting number 68, as cutoff dated August 27th to September 2nd, 2020. Furthermore, let me inform you that any comments or additional matter we'll discuss afterwards this video presentation. First, we bring you the update photos of building exterior. On the left screen, shown the facing at Saw and Connecticut Street. And the other side, the elevation of Connecticut Street and Florida Street. For site accomplishment, dated August 27th to September 2nd, 2020. For structural works, the activities are concreting of 14th floor, phase 2 and 3. And then, target or preparation for next week for 15th floor slab phase 1 and 17th floor elevator shear wall 1. Progress photos for structural works, 14th floor slab at phase 2 and 3, and 14th floor columns at phase 1. Architectural works. Masonry. Activities for this week are ground floor to mezzanine CHB laying along ramp, second floor CHB laying and rubbed con, and third floor precast installation, CHB laying and rubbed con. Progress photos for architectural works, rubbed con of ceiling along ramp, second floor to third floor at phase 2 and 3, and rubbed con of columns at third floor phase 1. Now, we continue on accomplishment of glass works. The update activities for this week is the installation of panels at 9th floor facing Connecticut Street. This is the clear view for the updated installed glass panels on the left side of 9th floor facing Connecticut Street. Now we proceed on MEPS works. First, for the electrical works, the activities for this week are roughing installation at 13th floor phase 2 and phase 3, which is highlighted color blue. For next preparation color red is the 14th floor phase 1 and the ongoing roughing installation at 2nd floor telco rooms, roughing installation in 6th floor and 9th floor tower crane location. The progress photograph shown the roughing installation of 13th floor phase 2. Lighting, power and auxiliary. The progress photograph shown the roughing installation of 13th floor phase 3 and then lighting, roughing installation at 13th to 14th floor stair 2 lighting and auxiliary, and then roughing installation for lighting system at 2nd floor telco room. Lastly, roughing installation for tower crane location at 6th floor level and 9th floor level. For accomplishment of plumbing works, the progress accomplishment for this week is the 13th floor phase 2 and phase 3 shown the highlighted color blue. Next target or preparation works is the 14th floor phase 1 showing the highlighted red. The highlighted color yellow is the ongoing installation of pipe cast iron kitchen waste pipe at basement 4. And installation of riser at 10th floor. For the progress photograph of plumbing works shown the sleeping of FCU drain and water line at 13th floor. Next photograph shown the pipe sleeping of male and female toilet at 14th floor phase 2 and phase 3. Next photograph shown the ongoing installation of 200 mm cast iron pipe for kitchen waste pipe at basement 4. The photograph for installation of riser and velocity breaker at 10th floor level. For accomplishment of fire protection works, the progress accomplishment for this week is the 13th floor phase 2 and phase 3, which highlighted color blue. Next target, or preparation works, is the highlighted color red which is 14th floor phase 1, for the ongoing installation which is color yellow, cross main and branch line in the basement floor levels and 4th floor levels. For the progress photograph of fire protection works, shown the sleeping of cross main and branch line at 13th floor phase shown the installation of branch line of basement levels. Next photograph has shown the installation of riser serving pogo from 3rd floor to 7th floor level. Lastly, the photograph shown the installation of crossman and cross T at 4th floor level. For accomplishment of mechanical works, the progress accomplishment for this week is the 13th floor phase 2 and phase 3 pipe sleeving. Next target or preparation works is the 14th floor phase 1 progress photograph. It's shown sleeving for Arkin at 13th floor phase 2 and phase 3. Accomplishment report for structural works and glass installation. For August 27th to September 2, 2020. 13th floor precast. 14th floor column at phase 1. And 14th floor suspended slab at phase 2 and 3. Preparation works for structural works. 17th floor shear wall 1. 14th floor columns at phase 2 and 3. And 15th floor suspended slab at phase 1. Louver accomplishment facing at Saw at 3rd and 6th floor. Glass accomplishment facing Connecticut Street at 8th and 9th floor. Louver accomplishment at 6th floor, and louver preparation at 4th and 5th floor. And lastly facing Florida Street, glass accomplishment at 7th floor, and glass preparation at 8th floor. louver accomplishment at 7th floor, and louver preparation at 4th and 5th floor. And that's the end of accomplishment report for structural and glass installation. Thank you. Preparation photos for structural works. 17th floor shear wall 1, 15th floor slab at phase 1, and 14th floor columns at phase 2 and 3. Preparation photos for architectural works. CHB laying at 2nd floor elevator lobby, CHB laying and plastering at 2nd floor telecom rooms, and rubbed cot of ceiling at 2nd floor to 3rd floor phase 3. Lastly, for September 3rd September 9th 2020, it is expected to have installation of glass panels for the 10th floor. For MEPS works, the target or preparation for September 3rd to September 9th 2020 is 14th floor phase 1, or in actual concreting is the 15th floor phase 1. For project schedule and accomplishment, as of September 2nd 2020. For milestone accomplishment, there are no updates to date. For construction schedule, the update construction days elapsed as cutoff date at August 27th to September 2nd 2020 is 545 days, or equivalent to 45.91%. The construction day remaining is 642 days, or 54.09%. For the project accomplishment, the schedule for general requirements is 353% compared to actual percentage of 7.67%. For C.S.A., it's of 27.93% on schedule accomplishment, while the actual percent is resulting of 28.04%. In M.E.P.F., the accomplishment is behind on required schedule because the result of actual is lower compared to schedule accomplishment. The schedule accomplishment is 5.49% while the actual is 0.57%. In overall accomplishment, the result of schedule compared to actual is negative 0.66%, or equivalent number of days of 8 days. Manpower loading from August 27th to September 2, 2020. Highest manpower was last Wednesday, September 2, 2020 at 334. For accomplishment of concreting, particularly on rebars, the present accomplishment 0.68% with total accumulated percentage of 59.76%. In formworks, they got accomplishment of 0.56% with total accumulated percentage of 41.42%. Lastly, on concreting, the accomplishments are 1.73% with total accumulated percentage of 50.42%. For accomplishment report for architectural works as of September 2, 2020. First, I discuss the scope of work, and accomplishment. For masonry, for this week, it gained 1.21% with total percent of 16.56%. Next is the floor finishes. For this week, it's achieved 0.04% with total percent 17.24%. Then, wall finishes. This week, it got 0.56% with total percent 3.90%. And, next, ceiling finishes have 0.20% this week and total percentage of 4.83%. Next is the glass and aluminum, has accomplished this week of 1.05% with total accomplishment of 18.01%. Rest scope have no accomplishment. For structural schedule, the update for this week on concreting work is the 14th floor phase 2 and 3. Target for next week is the 15th floor phase 1 and 17th floor elevator shear wall 1. Look ahead for concreting and glass installation target September 3 to 16, 2020. This look ahead is depend on lifting a stop work order. Await from local government unit instruction to proceed with work. Now, we proceed on target accomplishment. For 1 week schedule is concreting of phase 2 and 3 columns for 14 floor level. Next, 17 floor elevator shear wall number 2. And then, 18 floor slab lobby. Lastly, for 1 week schedule is the 15 floor slab. For 2 weeks schedule of concreting is the 15 floor columns phase 1. Next is the phase 2 and 3 of 15 floor. Next is the phase 2 and 3 of 15 floor. And lastly, for 2 weeks schedule for concreting is the 18th-floor elevator shear wall number 1. Now, we proceed on glass installation. For 2 weeks target is 10th-floor glass installation facing its saw portion. Now we proceed on Connecticut Street. For 1 week schedule is 5th and 4th floor ventilation louver. Then for 2 weeks schedule is 3rd and 2nd floor ventilation louver. For 2 weeks of glass installation is the 9th and 10th floor. Now we proceed on floor to side for 1 week installation of glass at 7 and 8 floor. Then, ventilation louver at 5th and 4th floor level. For 2 weeks schedule is THW ventilation louver at 3rd and 2nd floor. And lastly, glass installation at 9 and 10 floor level. This is the end of our weekly look-ahead presentation. Thank you. For meeting agenda. Construction issue. Letter A, reason of work stoppage. Incident at CEO, roof, replaced last August 31, 2020. Item B, condition of work stoppage for safety measure. Additional catchboard/deflector at 5th floor. Catchboard protection at active floor or 14th floor. Item C, requirement to lift the stop work order. Correct the violation condition resulted in the issuance of stipulated order. Compliance date of correction. Request for inspection from the LGUs issued the stop work order that all violating have been corrected. For follow-up to NGCB, painting accomplishment, sample board materials for trade contractors. Follow-up for owner special trade contractor. Against setting up plan or schematic drawing. IEEI elevator, note. These are several follow-up. Method of statement. IEEI Erkin. Schedule of material delivery at 8th floor. NEMA substation. Setting up plan or schematic drawing. RFI to submit to JSLA. Other matters. Resident nurse. Plumbing fixture sensor, lavatory and urinal, to PRC. This is the end of our weekly presentation. Thank you and God bless.